Hello, Michael.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Sorry for joining the class late. Okay. Did you go to school today?
Yes, I did.
So what did you do today in school?
Mm, I I study I study literature, math, chemistry, and literature, math, and chemistry.
Okay, literature, math, and chemistry, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what did you do today after school?
Mm,
What did you do
I
today
I
after school?
I didn't do anything after school. I went back home.
Okay, when you got home, what did you do?
What?
When you got home, what did you do?
Mm, I study I study I do my homework.
Okay, when you got home, you did your homework. All right, that's nice. So, what did you eat today?
I eat
What?
I I mm, I don't know what it means.
What did you eat? Food. What food did you eat?
Oh, I don't know what what is what is the food for my dinner mean. For my break for my lunch mean.
Okay, you don't know what you ate for breakfast.
Yes.
Okay, what about lunch? What about
What
lunch?
I don't understand.
What food did you eat for lunch?
I don't know what it mean.
Food, food, food. What food did you eat? What food did you eat for lunch? What did you eat today? Bang bolang. What's that?
Yes.
Is that the name of the food?
Yes. I don't know what it mean in English.
Oh, okay, I understand. What about dinner?
Mm, I didn't eat anything for dinner.
Okay, you didn't eat dinner. All right. Okay. So welcome to class today. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen so we can move to today's lesson. All right. 1 minute, let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so now here, in our last class, we did supporting opinions, right?
Yes.
So now we are going to do refuting, okay? Disagreeing, all right? Now we are going to do refuting opinions, okay? So now I want you to
Yes.
read and tell me the answers. Read those statements and tell me the answers. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I want you to read the statements and tell me the answers.
Mm,
Number one,
um, one, one D.
I want you to read. Read.
Um, I disagree
Read.
when
Wait. Read the question first. Read the statement first.
we learn more from book. I I disagree when we watch movies. We can learn new vocabulary and learn about different places and cultures
And cultures.
and cultures.
Cultures. Okay. Disagree. Can you say after me? Disagree.
Uh, oh, I wait. It not the it's it um wait. Wait. Um, mm, okay. It it is the two.
Okay.
Um, watching more movies is bad for our health. Mm, uh, um, reading books can be unhealthier. This is because we read books for much longer than we watch movies.
Okay. That's B, right? All right. Number three.
Mm, reading books is more exciting. Um, see, not anymore. Movie special effects are amazing. Mm, for it is easier to read a book. Um, this is not true. These days we can watch a movie anywhere using a phone, tablet, computer, or music player.
Okay. That's nice. We learn more from books. I disagree. We watch movies. When we watch movies, we can learn new vocabulary and learn about different places. So the answers you gave here are correct. All right. The answers you gave are correct. Those are the correct answers. So I want us to pronounce these words again. What's this?
Mm, disagree
Disagree.
is disagree.
Disagree.
disagree,
One more time. Disagree.
disagree,
And this one, what's this?
culture.
Cultures. That's nice. Cultures. Okay. So now let's move to the next one. Okay. So now here we have opinions, examples. Okay. We have different examples of opinions. Okay. We are to read the opinions and answer the questions. All right. Read the opinions and answer the questions. All right. So now let's start. I want you to read the first opinion. Supporting opinion.
Mm. Books are better than movies because we can read them anywhere. If we want to read a book, that is the only thing that we read. When we watch a movie, we need a television, cell phone, or computer. These machines need electricity to work. Therefore, when there is no power or the battery is dead, it is dead. It is not possible to watch a movie. In addition, books are sometimes drop or get wet, but they can still be used. Cell phones that are dropped usually break and stop working.
Okay. The next one, opposing opinion. I want you to read.
Um, Watching a movie is better than reading a book. This is because it is much more exciting. One reason is special effects. When we watch a movie, we can feel that we are in the story or even in another world because of the amazing computer graphics. This is much better than a boring book that is very long. It has no pictures and sometimes smells strange. Furthermore, we can watch a movie with our friends and have a fun, but we need to read a book alone, which is boring.
Okay, that's nice. So now here are the questions here. Circle the main ideas in each opinion. Okay, the main ideas. Okay, in each opinion. Okay, they want you to circle the main ideas in each opinion. So the first one, supporting opinion. What are the main
Mm.
ideas? What are the main ideas?
Books are better than movies.
Okay, that is one of the main idea. Another one, another idea. Can you hear me, Michael?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I want you to tell me another idea. You said books are better than movies. That is one idea in the supporting opinion. Another one.
Uh, I don't know.
Okay, so the main ideas we have here, books are better than movies. Okay, That is one idea, okay? And it's also telling us that when we watch a movie, we need a television, cell phone, or computer, okay? It's trying to say books are better because you watching movies, you will need television, phones, computers, okay?
Yes.
All right. But when we want to read books, we don't need all that. The only thing we need is a book. Okay. So the main idea here is books are better than movies because we can carry them anywhere. Okay. Books are better than movies because we can carry books anywhere. That is the main idea. All right. So now the next one, opposing opinion.
Mm, main idea is watching a movie is better than reading a book.
Okay, so watching a movie is better than reading a book. All right, because when you watch a movie, we can feel what the story is all about. Okay, we can know what the story is all about. When we watch a movie, we can feel that we are in the story or even in another world because of the amazing computer graphics. Okay, so this one is telling you that watching a movie is way better than reading a book. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so here are the main ideas. Watching a movie is better than reading a book because it is much more exciting. Okay, another reason is its special effects. Okay, so these are the ideas about the opinions. Okay, so now let's look at the main theme. Underline the supporting ideas in each opinion. Underline the supporting ideas in each opinion. Underline the supporting ideas in each opinion. So the first opinion here, what do you think is the supporting ideas?
Mm,
Supporting the opinion that says books are better than movies. Supporting the opinion that say books are better than movies. What are the ideas that support
mm,
that books are better?
if we want to read a book, that is the only thing that we need. When
Okay,
we watch a movie, we need a television, cell phone, or computer.
all right. So the supporting ideas supporting that books are better than movies. All right. It's saying that if we want to read a book, that's the only thing we need. Okay. And when there are no power or battery, therefore, when there is no power or the battery is dead, it is not possible to watch a movie. Okay, so this part is saying that watching a movie is not good because when there is no power or battery or the battery is dead, it is not possible to watch a movie. Okay, so here is also supporting. Here is supporting that books are better than movies. All right, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so now
Yes.
here I want you to tell me the supporting opinion on watching a movie. Supporting opinion on watching a movie.
Um,
Supporting opinion on watching a movie.
um, um, this is much better than a boring book that is very long. It has no picture and sometimes smells strange.
Can you say that again?
Uh, this is much better than a boring book that is very long. It has no picture, sometimes smells strange.
Okay. This is much better than a boring book that is very long. It has no pictures and sometimes smells strange. Okay. So that is also supporting the fact that watching movie is better. Okay. That's nice. All right. So now let's move to the next one. Here we are to discuss. Okay. Here we are to discuss. Okay. So the first one here, after studying all day, after studying all day, do you prefer to read a book or watch a movie?
Mm, I prefer watching a movie
Okay, so why do you prefer watching a movie?
because it is more funny and exciting than read a book
Okay, than reading a book. Okay,
and
it's
reading
more,
a
yes,
book.
it's more exciting than reading a book. All right, that's nice. I also prefer watching a movie because after studying all day, I would prefer watching a movie, all right? Because it will help me relax, okay, and rest my mind, okay? So when I watch movie, I relax, I rest my mind, I don't think too much, okay? And I can enjoy the story, all right?
Yes,
Can you hear me, Michael?
yes, I can.
Okay, so watching movie is less tiring. It's fun, it's exciting. When you're watching movie, it's not boring, it's not tiring. Unlike reading a book. When you read a book for a long time, you get tired, right?
Yes,
Okay, so watching movie makes someone calm, make you feel calm, relax, don't think too much, and enjoy yourself. Okay. So I think after studying for a long time, watching a movie is better to make you relax. Okay. So now, number two, do you think watching movies stops you from using your imagination?
mm,
Do you think watching movies stop you from using your imagination? Do you know the meaning of imagination?
uh, yes.
Okay, so what's the meaning of imagination?
Um, creative.
Create what?
Um, it mean career. Uh, it mean like creation.
Okay. So when you say imagination, imagination is the ability to create ideas. Okay. Create ideas in your mind. Create stories in your mind. Pictures. Okay? Imagination is the ability to create ideas, create stories, create pictures in your mind. Okay? Right?
Yes.
Okay? The ability to create ideas, pictures, or stories. Pictures or stories in your mind. In your mind. Okay? So that's the meaning of imagination. All right? Now tell me, do you think watching movies stops us from using our imagination?
Mm, no.
No, that's nice. So movies doesn't stop us from using our imagination because movies can also make us to think about a story. Okay? When we watch movies, it can also help us to think about the story and think about what might happen next, right?
Yes.
When we watch movie, let's say for example, when a movie like a series, okay, a series, okay, so when just one series is out, like a season one, you can use your imagination, okay, to think about what will happen in the second series, right?
Yes.
So watching movies doesn't stop us from using our imagination, okay? Because it can also help us think about stories, think about character, and what might happen next in a movie, okay? All right, Michael,
Yes.
do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay. So the next question here we have, if you want to learn about something new, is it better to read a book or watch a film about the topic? If you want to learn something new, you want to learn about something new, is it better to read a book or watch a film about the topic?
Mm, um, if I want to learn about something new, it is better to read a book.
Okay? If you want to learn about something new, it's better to read a book. Why?
Because it has more detail and practice concentration.
Okay? All right. So reading a book is better because it has more detailed information. Okay? When you want to learn about something, reading a book is better. Like you said, it has more information, detailed information. Okay? And it also explains things clearly, right?
Yes.
It has more information and it also explains things clearly. Okay? And when you're reading a book, you can also read slowly and understand better. Do you know that? You can read
What?
slowly. I said when reading a book, you can read
Ah,
slowly and understand better.
okay.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think when you want to learn something new, reading a book is better because it contains more detailed information and it explains things clearly. Okay? You can also say watching a movie is better too, but I think watching a film is better for children, for kids, right?
Yes.
Beginners. Beginners are the people that I think watching a movie is better for because small kids, little kids learn English or learn with pictures. Do you know that? They learn better and faster with pictures.
Yes.
Pictures, actions. Kids learn better with pictures, actions, hear voices. So I think for kids, kindergarten students, watching a movie is better. But from teenagers, reading books is better. All right?
Yes.
All right. So, Michael, our time is up. Okay? Our time is up. All right? So,
Yes.
we'll continue in our next class. Okay? So, thanks for joining the class today. I will see you
Goodbye,
in,
teacher.
yes, I'll see you in our next class. All right? Yes,
Yes.
goodbye. See you in our next class.